is a character that can transform into another actor. Now, if any of you guys played Fire Emblem, you will know what I'm talking about. As some of the species, as one of the species in Fire Emblem, can transform to an animal form. Now we're gonna have go to Rick, a thief. Let's have him be able to transform into, let's say, the thief will need a fast animal. Let's give him a wolf form. Now we're gonna name it Wolf. Open parentheses. Rick. Close parentheses. Now you're gonna want to apply. Now you're pretty much gonna want to do a similar event. Copy. Paste. And name this common event Shapeshift, because this is basically what he's doing. Now you can remove these two. Remove these two. Wait. Now you want to change that to actor Rick. Edit once again. Change to Rick. Now this is working complicated. I hope you're following. Now, what you're gonna want to do is set control variable. And you're gonna want to have variable named level. Now, in reality, it doesn't matter what you name it, but for the purpose of this, it will be very useful. And you're gonna want to have this variable be set to game data actor Rick level. Do OK. Now what's gonna do is gonna make variable level equals to Rick's level. Then gonna do another control variable to the same and subtract 1 to the value. Or actually no, not now. You're gonna want to change party member wolf parentheses Rick, and now initialize. This will be useful for this version because it's gonna clear up a good bit. Now, since right now the minimum level for wolf is level 1. Now what initialize gonna do is whenever he enters the party, considering this, if this is that, if the little thing is in, it will bring it back to level 1 because its minimum level is level 1. Now you're going to change level of Wolf Rick, increase to a variable level. Now you don't want to and you don't want this to be active. Then it's just gonna be dumb. Now I'm gonna change level Wolf Rick, decrease by 1. Are you still following me there? Now for the else, you're gonna copy this and you're gonna copy it there. Now for the second one, you don't need for this to be on. Now what you're going to do is change Rick for Wolf. Set date goes for Wolf's level. Then to add Rick. Now, what we're doing right now is we're inverting all instances of Rick and Wolf. We are inverting them. Now you're gonna save. You're gonna make another skill. Name Shapeshift Wolf. Let's just give it that icon, just for the sake of it. Now you're gonna want this skill to call to the event Shapeshift, like transform. Now Shapeshift Wolf, it can be set to always, because it doesn't require you to because you're not gonna need to equip an item, because he's not gonna transform to an item. You actually don't need. You can just remove Wolf if you want. Oh, I just did the OK. Here from the keyboard. Now, you're gonna want both Wolf and Rick to have the skill Shapeshift. Now, copy pasting is a good thing at the moment. And also, another thing we're gonna want to do is set so they both have the same class. There. Now both Rick and Wolf are more or less the same. Right? And we saved. So now we're gonna go to System and add. Let's go with the Rick. Let's add Rick instead of its Wolf form to the party. We're gonna hit OK. We're gonna save and start the game. Now, we have Rick and Eric now in the party. Go to skills, Rick, Shapeshift. Now he's a wolf. Now if you go back to Wolf Rick, now you see still a thief, level 1. And do Shapeshift again. Okay, I must have did something wrong because it usually works. Okay, now let's see what didn't work. We forgot to change Rick for. Now my keyboard's not functioning properly. Yay. So let's change to Wolf Rick. Now let's try this again. Because we just screwed up. Okay. Now Rick can go into his wolf form and can now change back. Perfect. And this pretty much covers everything you'll need for shapeshifting. Have a nice day, night, evening, wherever you are, whenever you are. This is metaltitant signing out.